I see that.
Okay, now we are recording, so we are good. So thank you all for joining this evening, especially thank you to Christy. I've talked to everyone on the call today and kind of explained how things were going to work. So I'm just going to let Christy take it so she can introduce herself to you.
Welcome. So hi, real quick. My name's Christy. I'm a coach in the territory with Stephanie. I'll spit it out here. It's been a long day. You have to forgive us both.
Yes.
Anyway, but I've worked with Stephanie on a couple different groups that we've done over the last several months, and we work really well together, and I've really enjoyed helping support her team as well as her supporting me. And so while she's away, I will be helping support all of you during this boot camp journey, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fast. We're going to have a great time and hopefully some great success. So I think that my understanding, Stephanie, you've given me all the access that I need to be able to help to continue supporting these lovely ladies. And I can, make sure that they have access to my number. And I think Renee is working with you guys as well, too, as far as one-on-ones and so forth. So both Renee and I will be here to help support you during this journey over the next few weeks. So
I'm going to
leave anything out
one because I'm hearing a lot of background noise. There you go. So if you need to speak, please speak. But otherwise, I'm getting a car and I'm getting some kind of buzzing, and I'm like, we got to do something. All right.
Yeah.
So,
and I have a fairly large group too. So each week we'll be hosting a collaboration call like tonight. I'm actually going to be hopping off here in just a few minutes to start with my new group. We're a little bit behind on where you guys, I know Stephanie already started you guys in week 1, and we're literally just starting it. So
and
I'm really
she's behind as much as it is I started early.
Yeah. So, but come next week, we will be inviting you to join in. We'll have one call with your group and mine, and it will be at 7:00. I'll be providing a link in our Facebook group that Stephanie has set up, and you guys will be welcome to, join into that. It's gonna be great. We have lots of fun.
He liked my alligator earlier, and I was pretty sure that's what he was wanting to see. So I was like, be quiet, but here he is.
My husband isn't home right now, so
it's okay. It's okay.
All they have.
Yeah. If anybody has anything that's a distraction, just hit mute. When you want to talk, just unmute yourself, because sometimes we have to do those things.
Oh, that's a good.
So we're good. But if anybody want to talk, please jump on in because we like the interaction.
Mm-hmm.
And I have everybody muted.
Does anyone have any questions for me before I leave? Or
please. Any questions for Christy before she hops off? Hold on, I muted you. Let me unmute you.
Oh.
Go ahead, Arzella.
We're going to have a contact number for her.
Yeah.
Did you share my information with them?
I did not put your information on. She can.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody got in my notes?
I will.
Out today.
Yeah, I can post it in your Facebook group after my calls tonight. How to best reach me: phone number, email. And most of the interaction and posting will be, I think Stephanie communicates mostly with you guys through Facebook, if I'm understanding correctly. So I plan to continue that as well. But yeah, I'm most certainly happy to share my phone number and email. I'll post it so then if you guys need it.
Yeah. Is that still works for y'all, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Our Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
Let me cut these couple who are off mute. Eva and Kia, Facebook communications still work. We're good for you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good.
I mean, I can easily go back when I forget. Like tonight, I forgot whether it was going to be tonight or Thursday, so I had to go back and get all my numbers and information in time.
Yeah, just save them in your phone for now, and then you'll be good no matter where you are.
Yeah, it's always good to have that, to be able to go back and catch back up, especially if you miss something. So,
plus you text us, so that's good.
Say that. Okay. we think y'all are like us, and we've learned. I remember when I was a new manager, and I had all these conference calls and this and that and the other, and it was so stressful keeping up with numbers and where to find things. So
Yep.
I get it. Y'all are doing good.
All right. Well, I have to hop off. I wish I could stay on the whole time with you tonight, but it's going to be a pleasure working with all you ladies. I look forward to getting to know you better over these next few weeks. So have a great rest of the call, Stephanie, and I will see you at 8 o'clock.
All right, thank you, Christy. I'll see you at 8. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
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 I want to unmute everybody so that nobody's left out. All right, everybody unmuted. All right, so actually somebody went back and muted themselves. There we go. All right, everybody's unmuted now. Unless you're going to have a lot of background noise, then you can go ahead and mute in and out as it's good for you. I don't want to be all in control of that. All right, so we had some pretty good calls today. And I think everybody on this call was actually, I talked to today. A couple others couldn't make it tonight. Some of them was working. I think one of them is very, very sick. So it looks like it's just us. And as I talked today, we all had pretty much a common thing. How do we recruit? How do we find customers? Which is pretty much the gist of Avon. So, and we all had different conversations today also. So if you don't mind, I would like you to kind of go around the room, go around and share something you learned from our one-on-ones that you feel like would help you. We'll do that first, then I have another question. I better write them down or I'm going to forget. So what did you get in our one-on-ones that helped you?
Something that I learned is to grow my outer circle. I can use my inner circle. So I give someone a brochure and they can take it to their office and maybe offer an incentive. If you get $100 in orders, you can pick anything out for $10 or that was, oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
We've all have kids and grandkids. I think just talk a little louder, Amber.
Yeah, he's fine.
That's one thing, because I've got to get out of my warm list. I've got to grow outside of that. So that was one thing I learned today.
Very good. And if y'all don't know what she's talking about, warm list is people you know. How do we use those people to find new people? Because we all need new customers.
Right.
And, we talked today about having your customers share brochures with their friends, families, coworkers. Mm-hmm. And so that's, more of your cold list growing from outside. Mm-hmm. So you have your warm list. How can you use them to grow outward? So one of the things we talked about was giving brochures out and even giving brochures out to people who work and having them share it at their office. So what other ideas do y'all have to grow your warm list?
Is that like dealing with your family? You're calling that your warm list?
Yeah, your friends, family, people that you know.
Okay.
How do you grow outside of just them?
You give your family books and ask them to share with other people. Uh-huh. And also now, the way I do it is whenever I go out, I try to be prepared. I try to have my books with me, my cards with me, and a pen, and so I can get information from them to follow up. So if I go into a store or something and someone says something to me, I'm not going to let them go unless I mention Avon. So that's usually how I do it. And I find myself, I guess, working the business just about wherever I go. My mind is on my business. If I go to exercise or walk, whoever I talk to, offer them Avon. If I'm in the grocery store and I'm behind somebody or in front, I let them know that I do Avon and that do they have a consultant or whatever, and then I do that. So that's basically how I do mine to get more new customers. I'm not a real shy person, so it's not hard for me to just, if I go to the bank, I let them know that I'm an Avon representative. If I go to the clinic, I leave books at the clinic. If I go have a checkup, I leave books there. And sometimes I don't follow up sometimes 100%. And that's what I'm working on, is following up 100%. But
Good.
that's what I do. Mm-hmm.
One of the things I used to do to follow up 100% is I would keep a notebook in my car everywhere I went.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
That way I would say, oh, you know what? I need to go over here. Oh, I forgot to go there the other day, but I can do that today. So, you know, one of our discussions today was with someone who is a little shy.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you, and I'm not shy either. So it's kind of hard for, you know, I think people like me and Arzella for sure. I don't know, you know, we're not shy. We'll talk to anybody. If you are in our range of our voice, you're going to get talked to.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's just how we are. So when you are shy, how do you, let me rephrase this. When have you ever been in a situation that you felt like you were a little shy, or maybe you wasn't sure what to say or do? 'Cause I've been there too.
Mm-hmm.
How did you overcome that?
See,
Anybody?
I'm not a shy person to just talk to people about anything.
Mhm.
But then I feel like I'm shy to talk to them about Avon. But I'm not shy to talk to them just to talk to them. But then it's like I feel like I don't know how to approach, hey, I sell Avon.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And that's what was a big theme today, is feeling like you wasn't sure how to approach people, wasn't sure how to collect names, and, you know, even a little afraid of rejection.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be mine, just a rejection, you know. And then sometime I come head on. Sometime I can be getting out my car, going into Walmart, and a person's coming straight toward me. I immediately approach them and let them know, hey, I'm Arzella and I'm an Avon representative. I'd like to give you one of my cards. Do you use Avon? And so that's how I do mine. And then there are times too that I feel that I'm going to be rejected.
Okay.
And sometimes, 'cause I'll ask anywhere. I'll ask in JC Penn is not thinking, but you know, they got all that in there, you know.
How do you overcome that feeling?
Yeah.
Do you ask anyway, or do you just go the other way?
I ask, and they tell me, no, I don't use Avon. I have this in here, and I understand that. You know, I tell myself, well, I understand.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, good.
but you never know. So, because they may be working at JC Penney's,
Yeah.
but they may not have that bath oil that JC Penney's don't have.
Nobody has that bath oil.
They don't have that. See,
Yeah.
and that's why I ask. I say, because you don't have that bubble bath like I have, and you don't have that skin so soft like I have. JC Penney's don't have that.
But how do you handle rejection?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's not about me. You know, it's not about me. It's, you know, it's not going to deter me because I'm in for a reason.
Very good.
And so I ask, and then you know what? I've learned to move on. If that person don't want Avon, I move on. I start looking for the next person.
That's right. You're like, that's how I am. I know it's not about me, and I just move on to the next person.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. And you have to get to a point where you feel that way. Sometimes it's not as easy for everybody. What about you, Amber? How do you overcome rejection?
I just, you know, I'm like, well, thank you for, you know, taking your time out to message me back. Or, you know, I'm like her, you know, I get it, I understand. And but I do have to learn that, like it's not personal. Like,
yeah,
if they don't want it, it's not personal. So I have to just get it out of my head that, you know, I'm got to get that fear out of my head.
Good. So, Kia or Eva, do either one of y'all have any questions or an experience you want to share?
Well, I was just basically listening because I'm like Amber. I'm not a shy person either, like talking to friends or family. But when it comes to accent, I'm like, which I've got to get over. I'm
You
like, if
gotta get
if
over
they if they say no, I'm like, okay, thank you anyway. But I'm gonna have to get over that part. But like I told you earlier, I met an old acquaintance at the post office one day. Me and her talked, and I asked her, did she do Avon? She thought I meant, did she sell Avon? And then it come to her what I said. And she said, girl, yeah, I buy Avon. I love Avon. And you got a book? I went to my car and got her a book. 4 days later, she called me, did a $78 order.
That's awesome.
Yeah. $78 order just because she mentioned it to a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And my pastor's wife, I gave her a book one day. We was at church. She called me. She placed $100.78 worth of orders.
Oof.
And this time she kept it going. She took some to her home church, and she gave out. She showed them her books, and I got 3 orders off that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it is not the easiest thing to overcome the fear of rejection. It's not easy to overcome a no, but as long as you realize it's not about you, and you are there to grow a business.
Mm-hmm.
You are there to move forward, and you are there to do for you. So
and you know what else kind of gets me is like if you ask people you thought people you're close to or friends or whatever, when they tell you no, you're like, okay, I thought they would help a sister out,
Yeah.
And when they tell me no, it's like, oh Lord.
That is so funny. When I first started selling Avon, I don't know if I told one or any of y'all this yet, but my first order, no one bought from me. I was so mad at all of my friends and coworkers.
Yeah.
So the next campaign, I thought, okay, I'm going to try the church people.
Uh-huh.
No, 1 order. And I can even tell you what it was. It was a beautiful bangled gold and silver watch that I still have one just like it. But anyway, my only sale. And it's like, what's wrong with these people? So
exactly.
Then I had to start working my business. And I had to not rely on my friends and my family and my church family. I had to go out. If I wanted to make this work, I had to go out and meet some new people.
Right.
Now, the background that I had at that time, I was able to go do that. I literally went door to door to businesses handing out brochures. Never have been one to go house to house, but I'll go business to business. And then eventually my family and my friends and my church family all started ordering from me. But they didn't the day one. People, I don't know why. So don't get discouraged. I know that I don't know if Eva had, was this your biggest order you've ever had?
I think so.
Yeah. Can I tell them?
Go ahead. I'm proud.
It was $575.
Ooh, that's good.
That's awesome.
Very good.
And, she didn't start out that way.
Mm-hmm.
It built over time.
How long has she been in business?
No. How long, Eva?
August, I think.
Oh, you're doing good.
Yes, August. So, don't be discouraged if your business is not taking off like a rocket.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Everybody's business is going to grow differently.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It doesn't happen overnight. So
yeah, mine took off slow, and I've been with Avon almost 11 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Some people take off like a rocket, and then they go.
Yeah.
Some people take off like a rocket and just keep on trucking.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be discouraged on what's going on right now. Your business will be built at its own pace.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Grace. How are you?
I'm good. Sorry I'm late.
That's all right.
Hey, Gracie.
Yeah.
Hey, sweetie.
Grace is one of our leaders. She's Eva's upline, so she's here to support Eva. One day, you may have a team here to support. So I think, Amber, did you raise your hand or did an accident?
No, I raised my hand. I wanted to see what that did, but I did want to say something.
You wanted to see what that button did?
Yes, I was like,
Well, now you know. Get your little high five up there in the corner.
When you went from business to business, how do you approach that? Going into a business to give them your book?
I knew they were busy, so I didn't go in there to waste their time.
Right.
I knew that if I took them something, they would be more apt to talk to me. So I would go in there with a sample and a brochure. And I learned my lesson. Don't take 5 books in there because you're going to walk out with no books.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need 5 books till you get an order. When you get an order from me, you got a lot more things. I wouldn't even give people clearance brochures until they gave me an order. I didn't give samples till I got an order unless I was building business that day. But I would walk in and I would say, now, when I first started, I would walk in and say, hi, my name's Stephanie, and I sell Avon. You want a brochure? And they'd say, yeah. And I say, okay. And I throw that brochure and get on out of there. And then I was scared to death. And then in my car, I'd write down the name where I went.
That would be me. That's what I did the other day.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. You'll get better. So as I got better, I would walk in, I would introduce myself. I say, my name is Stephanie, and I'm an Avon representative. Would you like a brochure and a free sample? And, 9 times out of 10, I always got yeses, and then I would leave. And I would follow up because I knew they were busy. Now, if they engaged me in conversation, yay, I would talk to them. If they looked like if they were busy and had customers up there, I didn't go in. I would go to the next office and then come back to that one because you don't want to interrupt their business ever.
Right.
I would just say, I'll be back in just a minute. Beauty shops were amazing. And I would usually leave about 5 brochures at a beauty shop. A lot of times, some of the beauticians that work there, like I walked in this one, and this is funny. My husband, this is a double learning here. He said, go in there. And I said, I don't want to go in there. They're mean. He said, they're not mean. I said, yes, they are. Some ladies working that beauty shop think they're all lordy-do. I said, I don't want to go in there. And he said, just go. So I walked in there, and the lady's like, oh, my God, Avon, I can't believe it. And then she just started bossing me around, and she says, okay, bring me an order book, bring me 2 more books, and I will have you an order next week. She did that for like 5 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I loved it when we had a lady that would bring us Avon books to the salon. She made a killing leaving a book up there for me and all of my customers.
Exactly. Leave brochures.
And that's what I do. And when I first started, I left some at my local one-stop store. I left at first. I left 10 books. I went back in a couple of days. There wasn't but 3 left. I'm like, okay, I'm finna do this thing. I got no calls, no texts, no emails.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, what happened to all my books? Look, these ain't free. What happened to all my books?
They won't.
And they said, well, let me see this and that and the other. Okay, so then the workers start ordering. So now what I do, I take maybe 4 books up there.
Yeah.
And I tell everybody that works there, okay, y'all hit me up, but y'all can use 1 book. If a customer wants one, let them get the others. And the local beauty shop in my area, I leave books there. I get orders. The owner, she doesn't have a big shop. She's a one-man operation. But she always gets me orders.
Yeah. So you see, you never know where you go. You just have to go. You have to meet people. Get out, meet people, do things, collect information, follow up. I don't know what happened to Arzella. I guess her computer just left her. So, because normally she stays on and everything. So, we're not going to have a long conversation tonight if y'all don't have anything pressing that we haven't already covered, because most of us already talked earlier today. But I did want to know what else is there that you feel like you want to discuss with me going right now.
So I think me and you covered it all I wanted one-on-one.
We sure did. So would y'all have any issues or fears about me not being here the next few weeks? And some of us, we're just getting to know each other,
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, all of us are, except for Grace and Haley. So,
Miss Stephanie?
Yes.
I actually have a question and a comment.
Okay.
My comment is thank you, Miss Eva, because that's my current situation with the Russian. Literally my actual situation. And so I just wanted to say thank you for talking about that.
Well, you're welcome, darling.
And to Miss Stephanie and the rest of the Ava reps and leaders, I have a major question because I'm also a new rep. I'm in my kickstart right now. And I'm the shy one that Miss Stephanie was talking about.
I didn't say nothing. I just wanted to help you.
I know you didn't say no names, but I can do numbers math.
Well, did it help?
It helped. Now, I know I have a mask on me. That does not mean I'm not shy. I am still shy behind this mask. Once I get comfortable with you, then we can talk. But I wanted to reach out more, and I've been working on it since I met Miss Stephanie. I've been doing this boot camp. But I know the holiday season will be the best time for me to do it, and I've been wanting to reach out, whether doing gift baskets or something to gain customers and reach out to the community. But I don't know, because my confidence level go up and down between the campaigns.
So you're wondering,
and I didn't know what I need to do.
I mean, y'all go ahead and tell her how you feel like she should build, or how you're building your business during the holiday season, and then I've got a couple of ideas.
Well, all I can say is my customers, a lot of them, they're waiting for the real holiday book. It's been going on, last 3 campaigns or whatever, and they're like, I can't wait to get the big holiday book. I know it's going to be something in there.
Oh, bless their hearts. There is no big holiday book anymore.
No big holiday book anymore.
No, I haven't had one of those in years, actually.
But it will be another one, which they figure may have bigger sales in it next campaign. Next campaign.
Campaign 1 is normally like the greatest sell ever book.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But I know that's what my customers are waiting on. They still ordering from me.
Yes.
But they're really waiting on that one.
We're gonna stock up. All right. So, what are, if you don't mind, Haley, Grace, can y'all just kind of share what you've been doing to your holiday sales?
Sure. What I've been doing is offering new customers that join VIP Text Club 10% off a specific item in the book, something that I chose, which worked out pretty well this time for me.
Good.
Even though they put their orders in late and I didn't submit them yet, but it worked out pretty good.
Yeah, if they don't, well, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and address that. If y'all have to be in control and don't let them put their orders in late. Say, this is when the orders are due.
Yeah.
Because if you, like this orders, any order you put in now is going to go in the next campaign. So that means if you didn't already put in a campaign 25, you'll miss that campaign. So I just
you can also do events.
Go ahead.
I said you can also do events. You can host a holiday event on Facebook. You can even do it, somewhere else. But if you do a holiday event just for your holiday sales, like anything in the campaign that is, for holidays, they like that. They want to know your Black Friday deals. They want to know your Cyber Monday deals. And that's what they want. They want that. You can do that. You can do events. I work with like a lot of businesses too. Like I put my books there. So you can do that. You can partner up with other people. You can offer, like what Grace said, a 10% off. If you place this, if you do this, you get 10% off. I know online they do the Welcome 10, but you can still do that with your face-to-face customers too. And don't forget about the Refer a Friend program. Get referrals. And now they do that with online. So let's say somebody, goes to your online store, and you can do this with past customers. You can do this with new people too. If they go on your online store, they can register for free for this Refer a Friend program. And every person that they refer and they order, they get a 10% off discount. So, that's a good tool to use too.
Okay.
Okay. Now I want to go back. Hi, Arzella. I want to go back to Grace for a minute. Grace has the VIP club. And she said it really worked out well for her this time, except people ordered late, unfortunately. But does anybody have any more questions about that, or did you understand what she was saying? Because sometimes that needs a little more explanation.
I'm sorry, I lost you.
You're okay.
Because my computer went down. It's been giving me problems.
That's what I told them. I said she'd be here if her computer didn't go down. So does anybody have any more questions for Grace, or want to talk more about the VIP club before we move on?
Mom, I changed my mind.
We can talk a little more about the VIP club.
Yeah. I don't know if Grace can hear me. I'll explain the VIP club. Are you there, Grace?
I can barely hear you. I got Riley crying in the background.
Well, I'll explain the VIP club to them then, okay? All right. So,
all right.
Sorry, I'm going to have to hit mute a minute. I'm using cough drops. I'm drinking water. I'm just so awful congestion. All right. So, the VIP club, you send out a text to your customers. And you ask them, would you like to be a part of the VIP club? Each campaign, I will select a product, and you are eligible to order this product at a 10% discount when you place your order. Respond to this text to be added to the VIP group. Now, every campaign, you choose something in the brochure, something at least $10. And snap a picture of it, send it out to this text group that asks to be in the VIP club. Then, when you text it out to that group, you can collect their orders. Now, when they see this, they're not just going to order the 3-piece bath and body set for $10 for 10% off. They're also going to order other things. So this gives you a chance to collect orders and keep this in front of this group of people.
So you can text these people.
Yes, because you've asked them if they would like to be in your VIP text group club. VIP text club.
Right. You get, is this once a month or
every campaign?
Every campaign.
Yeah. So you put it on there. I would like to invite you to join my VIP text club for 10% off my spotlight item of the campaign. Please respond back if you would like to be added to my club. I forgot. I know. Use different words. Use words that fit you. I think when I was talking to Grace, we used a whole different set of words. I'm sitting here trying to look real quick, see what. Yeah, here it is. I wrote, join my VIP text club every month. Members only will get 10% off a featured item. Campaign 25 sneak peek Pearly Perfection on page 35. See, I went ahead and sent them an example of what I'd be showing them. So then you have a list of people who are expecting your text every campaign.
And so what, they just drop their numbers under the post?
Yeah, you already have their, it wasn't even a, you can do it as a post. You sure can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they can send their numbers through private message. You can make it a messenger VIP club. Whatever suits your lifestyle. You can make it an email club. Not as many people check their email as they do messenger and text.
They sure don't.
Yeah, but you can do what suits you and your lifestyle and your customers. You know, I've heard it said, Scott Kramer, you know, who's Avon's social guru, he said that Facebook Messenger will replace email in the next few years.
That is true.
Yeah, it's kind of right. All right, so I got one more idea at my sleeve, but I want to hear if y'all have any more.
Because I'm all ears right now.
Kia is all ears. And this is what we're here. We're here to help each other. So any more ideas?
I done woke up now because I got me a Sprite.
Sprite ain't going to wake you up. It don't have no caffeine. What's in that Sprite? Maybe I need some Sprite. Get rid of this cold, this throat thing. You know, I was making faces a while ago and I showed y'all these Ricola things. They're stout. Okay, so I had one more idea, and it is coupons. I got this idea from a new representative who got this idea from a brilliant upline, her brilliant mentor. And it is right now, she's handing out coupons for the big campaigns so that people will order in campaigns 1, 2, and 3. So for campaign,
I like that.
So for campaign 26, you could do with every order, you get a 10% coupon for campaign 1, 2, or 3, or just one of those, or campaign 1 only, or campaign 2 only. Doesn't matter. Do anything you want. You don't have to always offer a 10% off. You can look, you know, the What's News. They give you ideas. What's New is the cover of the next book. This is the cover of campaign 1. This is going to tell me what's in campaign 1. So I'm going to look through this and I'm going to decide what do I want to give away. So, there you go. Pass the bubbly champagne bottle. $3.59 is what it cost me. Regular $5.99. That's regular $6. Book price is going to be probably $3.99. $3.59. So I can say with every $35 order, receive one of these.
Okay.
All right. Now here's the beauty of this. This is $3.59. 10% of $35 is $3.50. But you're not going to pay a whole $3.50. You're going to get a discount, right? So it's not even going to cost you that. Matter of fact, those might cost $6. Not 100% sure. But y'all get the idea, right?
Yes,
All right, here we go. Like this one. See, you can say, yeah, right here, this hydrating shower gel is $2.99 with every order over $35 in campaign 1, because you're going to get their $25 order. I mean, campaign 25 order, or campaign 26, I apologize. So when you get their campaign 20, offer them, if you order in campaign 26, you will receive a coupon or a free hydrating shower gel when you place your campaign 1 order.
Okay.
So you just guarantee them something, but they don't get the coupon without a campaign 26 order. And they're not getting the shower gel without a campaign 1 order. And make sure you put on your flyer or whatever, this campaign only.
Okay.
So that's a couple more ideas that I have that keeps those other campaigns going. And you can do this every so often. You can say, you know how when you sell $40, you get an A box for 10.
Mm-hmm.
Run a special. Order $45 in Avon. Get an A box for free. Saves them $5. And look what you've just added to your sales.
Mm-hmm.
Because they might have only ordered $30 until they found out if they order 45, they get one of these for half price. And it's a $31 value, $5. So you see, the what's new is how you plan.
Mm-hmm.
This is your planning book. And it's not what you think it's for. To go, ooh, I can't wait to get my book. What am I going to order now? It is to build your business and to look and see ways that you can build that next campaign. So you can tell yourself, well, see, that's pretty. I'm not built like her, but that's pretty. So when you're looking through here and you say, oh, I want that, but it costs, I can buy it for $30. But you know what? If I increase my sale, I could get that dress and that purse for the profit off of my sales. So use these for planning books, not shopping books. All right. Oh my gosh, y'all! I lost my voice. All right, it is about time for this call to come to an end. I gotta get ready for my next call, and then I'll be out for 4 to 6 weeks. So you have Renee and Christy's going to post her information, and Renee will get in contact with everyone. So my question is, what else do we have to discuss? What else is on your minds?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, in a couple of the brochures, it had these croc bags and boots. Or have they been discontinued?
I don't know. Usually fashion, once it's gone, it's gone.
Oh, okay, because I had one customer, she wanted that black tote and those black boots.
Now, if you can find, if you can go to the search bar at Avon 2.0 when you're ordering, put in the order number, you might be able to find them.
Oh, okay.
But maybe not. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know if that was red crocodile, I'd be all over that. Yeah. All right. I don't know. I got a thing for it. I got like 2 bags like that. All right. Anything else?
I just have one quick question.
No, go ahead.
Does anybody have problems with people not wanting to pay up front?
Good question.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How do we handle it?
People that don't want to pay
up front.
At first, I wasn't allowing it, like, because I didn't know. I didn't want to put myself in a bind and be left with product, and they changed their mind.
Yeah.
And so at first, I was just doing it, but then I started leaping out and just trying it. And so I ended up ordering, like this last time, I ended up ordering it first.
All right. And how did that work out for you? Don't know yet?
It's pretty good right now. Some got their money up front. Some just gonna have to give it to me when they come in, or they won't get it.
Yeah, and you can send it back.
It's kind of hard to ask them for the money up front.
Right.
It is. I don't know.
Yeah,
why.
but you know that, how many times have you ordered from another direct sales company and didn't pay for it till it come in?
Right.
Ever.
I know. And if you go to Walmart, you got to pay for it right then.
Yeah.
But I love my Cincy lady, but she wants her money up front.
And I've never had problems with them not paying, but it is kind of it's just kind of a burden. Like if I get this humongous order, where's that money gonna come from if I don't make them pay up front? But
well,
hold on, be right back.
my biggest question is, if you're wanting to grow your business, how are you going to pay for those humongous
That's what I'm
orders?
saying. There's no way. There's no
About
way.
to go off.
Yeah. So that's why I really want to encourage you to collect your money up front. No other direct sales companies do that. And I know Avon has a history of it, and I know that most of our customers know that. A lot of times, if you'll put on your brochures, payment, not payment up front, but payment due at time of order. You can be flexible on how you accept payments. You can do PayPal or like debit, credit cards, whatever you want to do there. But, there's going to come a time, I hope, that your orders are $500, $600, $700, $800, maybe even $1,000 that you owe Avon for that order. Unless you can pay for that, you have to get your money up front.
Right.
So, it's just. So, how does anybody else have any other ideas?
I just got a business card and start doing it that way.
Oh, you got.
Which I don't know if that's going to be good for me, but I just got a PayPal business card.
Okay, it will be fine for you as long as you pay it off every campaign. You'll never have a problem. It's when people don't pay it off every campaign that get themselves in a pickle.
Right, exactly.
I did it. I'm not gonna lie. I started off with a credit card, and I run my bill up one time, got myself in a pickle, had to pay it off.
Right.
It happens because it's easy.
Right.
But there's also no reason that they can't pay you up front. If they don't have the money that day because it's not payday, they can call you on payday and give you their debit card information for you to process it right then, or they can give you they can send you money through PayPal. All right. I'm dying here. But yeah, it's a sticky situation, and a lot of people have to deal with it. Haley's actually one of our leaders too. Haley, do you collect money up front? She's also like Amber. She's got some small kids, so she might not be right there. All right, but it's up to you how you want all y'all want to do that. But asking for it up front. Sometimes I will ask people things like, no, I wouldn't do it, but I've heard other people do it, and they would say, I know this is your first order from me, and you don't trust me, and I have to collect the money up front. Why don't you place a small order with me today? And I'll pay, maybe $10, and I'll pay for this one. But the next time you pay me, and you'll start seeing that you can trust me. Or take their order and take half of it. Get a deposit.
But you lose sales that way too when they don't have the money up front. Sometimes you lose sales.
Yeah, but also you can lose sales. That is a legitimate point. But what happens when you have that product and they didn't pay you at all?
Right.
I'll sell it to somebody else.
Well, if you can, or you got to return it.
Yeah, if I can.
But you had to pay for it right then that day. So it's really up to you how you run your business. And because I understand. I mean, when I was Avon rep, I had credit. I had unlimited credit when I first started. Had one girl order $3,000 worth of stuff, and Avon calls me, and they're like, "Do you know this girl?" I was like, "Not that well." And they told her she would need a deposit because she was brand new.
Right.
I could put in orders that big and they wouldn't blink an eye because I had already been established.
Mm-hmm.
So Avon got burnt so many times they had to go in this other direction.
Right. I guess that's what they did back when I used to sell Avon back in the caveman days.
Yes. It was willy-nilly. Everybody can do what they want to do. And
right.
We almost
the way it was, it just say if I made $200, I sent Avon half and I kept half.
Yeah. I hate to break y'all up, girls, but it is 7:57. My next call's in 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So y'all have a wonderful holiday, a wonderful Merry Christmas, and I hope to see all of you in just a different place than you are today when I return.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Take care.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.